Let's talk about hindrances, failures. You know, there's a war going on in the spirit world, in the realm, the reality, the real reality. There's assignments and things that are sent and meant to hinder you. And they're devious. They'll use your lack of self-worth, guilt, shame, unhealthy perspectives to try to hinder you from going where God's drawing you, from receiving what God has for you. You can make mistakes, and you'll make mistakes, failures, sins. And then you can just sit under the oppression of condemnation, telling you you're not good enough. You'll never be good enough. You'll never be able to walk on the path that you are designed to. And those are hindrances. There are people that can be used as hindrances, open influences, to keep you from going where you're supposed to go. I don't know why everything is the way it is, but I know we were made this way, with the weaknesses and flaws that we have. Sometimes our desire to not be alone will draw us away and hinder us from making the right decisions with our time, with our emotions, with what we're willing to share or give with others. I'm not sure how to just cultivate a strength outside of meditating and praying and receiving it from God, but we need that strength. There's a season sometimes where you're going to be alone, where you're going to feel like it's not worth it, where you're going to just be like someone who's completely in the dark with a light shining over you. Have you ever been in the dark under a street light and it's the only street light? You can't really see what's in front of you. And that's where the faith needs to come in, like Elijah being brought breadcrumbs. We gotta recognize those hindrances, break them, break those assignments, those things that are trying to destroy you. If they can keep you from not taking steps forward, to them that's a victory. You know, I'm not someone who wants to be a complete misanthrope and stay away from all people, but we might need to realize that there's seasons of our life where people aren't the answer. But God will send you people, and you'll know who they are. You gotta have that discernment within and that love enough for yourself, that self that's created in the image of the Creator, to know that your worth and value is not dependent on how other people treat you. You know, the golden rule, or the words of Christ, do unto others as they would have, as you would, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Excuse me. It can be looked at kind of like an algebraic equation. You know, if x plus y equals z, then z minus x equals y, and so on. So, if we are to treat others how we would want to be treated, if you flip that around, we are not to just allow others to treat us how we would not treat them. There's a big difference between deference and treating people with respect and allowing yourself to be used in a way where that is going to hinder you from being who you're supposed to be, because there are people who need your help and who are going to receive it. And then there's people who just want to use you. Those energy vampires. Take the time to seek and pray, to meditate, and to analyze, because you're worth being valuable to yourself. And if someone isn't going to treat you with value, then you don't need to value that relationship. And it might hurt to let it go. But that's growth. That's spiritual growth, personal growth, because you are valuable. You're made from infinite things. Don't ever forget that. All right? I love you.